Tech fans, okay, so I tried to make this video once and of course it messed up. I hate making videos for a second time because it does not ever come out as good as the first one. So let's power through it and get right on into it. Today was a tough day for the Detroit Tigers, yet another blow to their season. Casey Mize is going to undergo season-ending Tommy John surgery, and he's not going to be back till 2024. And frankly, I'm not too happy about how the Tigers handled this whole situation. Here's why. So last year, with Tarek Skubal and Casey Mize, they were on an innings limit where they wouldn't let them go more than 3 innings pitched for like their last 6 starts. And I was on here last year saying that I absolutely hate innings limits and capping their pitches because of this very reason. You do not know when a pitcher is going to throw their last pitch and they could potentially need Tommy John surgery. There's no amount of coddling, no amount of innings limits, no amount of anything that is going to keep you from with like a stopwatch saying, yep, 76 pitches for 3 innings, and it's going to keep their elbow fresh forever. Perfect example is Justin Verlander. This guy has pitched as much as almost 260 innings multiple times in his career, and his UCL finally blew out at age 38, and he's come back this year better than ever. It looks great. Steven Strasburg's another perfect example. Nationals coddled this guy his entire career. I remember his first playoff, the first time the Nats made the playoffs with Steven Strasburg, they didn't even let him pitch. They kept him off the playoff roster because they wanted to watch his arm. This guy's had nothing but a slew of arm injuries, and has continued to get hurt. He just came back for the first time in over a year yesterday. So now Casey Mize is going to undergo Tommy John surgery, and the thing that I'm most angry about is they waited almost 2 months to the day to get a second opinion. If he needed Tommy John surgery, why did they not get a second opinion after the very first shutdown when he was in Toledo and made that rehab start and didn't even make it 2 innings? Why did they not then get a second opinion? The first opinion was correct that his UCL wasn't torn, but the second opinion found that the UCL had no elasticity left to it to the point of almost being torn. Why did they not get a second opinion 2 months ago? And they could already had him shut down. They could already had him had the Tommy John surgery. And he could be coming back at middle-ish end of next year. Instead of now, he makes, 3 starts all of 2022? And now he's gone for all of complete next season? And the thing that's going to get on my nerves the most is people are going to go, well, Casey Mize is a bust. Casey Mize was a waste of a draft pick. Okay, understand and comprehend. Tommy John surgery in the modern day game of baseball is absolutely such a common occurrence. Tarek Skubal had Tommy John. Alex Faedo had Tommy John. I'm pretty sure Joey Wentz had Tommy John. There's 3 guys right there in the Tigers starting that have made an appearance in the Tigers starting rotation this year that have had Tommy John surgery. It's such a common thing. Guys nowadays, they throw so hard at such a young age, they burn their arms out. And they're all-around year baseball guys. These dudes nowadays focus so hard on trying to get scholarships and playing in region ball and all this other stuff that they don't take off seasons, give their body a chance, play other sports, because guys just want to play baseball all year round. And like these dudes are 17, 18 years old throwing 98 miles an hour. Like look at that guy in Tennessee who throws 105. Joel Zumaya was another perfect one. He came out of nowhere in 06 and was throwing 105. And that was a thing in 06. Not many guys ever had thrown like that. It's not like today where velocity is so up. And he blew his arm out. Perfect example. Pitching prospects are one of the most volatile things in all of baseball. They are so hard to develop, they're so hard to keep, and they're so hard to hit their ceiling. Because of stuff like this, because of Tommy John surgery, you don't know when you have your next Michael Fulmer. Now, Michael Fulmer's turned into a very good pitcher, and he's turned into an asset after his Rookie of the Year, but another guy blew his arm out. In 2016, when he won the Rookie of the Year, you thought you had someone that was the heir apparent to Justin Verlander, and he was going to be your guy, your stud, your ace that you were going to lean on for the next decade, and now he's your closer / eighth inning guy. It happens. And this is why people are like, oh, the Tigers can't draft positional prospects, blah, blah, blah. This is why they've drafted so many guys. You look at all their stable of arms that they got. Brisky, Faedo, Mize, Manning, Skubal, Joey Wentz. We'll throw Jackson Jobe in there. Out of those 7 guys, you'll probably be lucky to have 2 to 3 of those guys be mainstays in rotation, and only maybe one of them ever hit their full frontline potential. It could be Skubal. It could be Faedo. It could be Matt Manning. You don't know. Look at the Mets. When they had Matt Harvey and Jacob deGrom and Noah Syndergaard And Zach Wheeler, anyone in 2013 would have said Matt Harvey was going to be the best pitcher out of all of those guys. And it's Jacob deGrom. What could happen with the Tigers? You don't know. But it's such a blow, and I don't want people to start thinking that Casey Mize is a bust and he's never going to come back and he's never going to be a good pitcher again. Because it's such a common thing. I am just more mad about how the organization waited this long. And I understand they're trying to avoid Tommy John surgery. If they could rehab it, great, fine. But come on. You ramp him up once and his arm hurts. And he's been shut down multiple times. You wait till now, almost 2 months, to get a second opinion. And now you're not going to have him all of next year. And this is exactly why, like I've been saying, I hate innings limits. I hate pitch caps. Because not all pitches and not all innings are created equal. You can throw 50 pitches in 2 innings, and it's a stressful night. And then you can throw 50 pitches in 5 innings, and you're cruising, and you're not even sweating. And these organizations think that you throw X amount of pitches, X amount of innings, it's going to save them for long term. But you don't know. These dudes throw so hard, and they blow their arms out way more common than it was even 10 years ago. But it is what it is. Casey Mize, Tommy John surgery, sucks. He's gone. Now, let's talk about the other elephant in the room. Where is Riley Greene? And this has been bringing my blood to a boil. Because Riley Greene has now been in Toledo over a week. He is hitting almost 300. He has a home run. He's getting left-on-left hits, left-on-left walks. And you go, oh, well, that's not that big of a deal. Okay, in today's modern-day MLB baseball, platooning is ginormously huge. Left-on-left guys you don't see many left-handed hitters that get left-on-left chances because they want to have the lineup right-handed dominant as they can against lefties. You know, even look at like Cody Bellinger. When Cody Bellinger was good, didn't get a lot of left-handed hitting opportunities. Or like Jock Peterson. There's very few left-handed hitters that get a chance to hit against left-handed pitching. And Riley Greene his only home run's been off the left-hander. He's getting hits off the left-handed pitching. And he's getting walks against left-handed pitching. And he's running good. He's playing center field every single game. All 9 innings. He's hitting almost 300. He's stealing bases. Why is he not up yet? Are you trying to tell me that the options they have up in the big leagues, that these guys have earned an opportunity to get everyday at-bats? Cody Clemens is 0 for 17. Hasn't even come close to sniffing a hit yet. You're telling me he's more deserving than Riley Greene? Willie Castro can't play a defensive position. Are you trying to tell me that he's more deserving than Riley Greene? And Willie Castro really hasn't even hit whatsoever. He's had a couple of good games. Daz Cameron goes on the COVID IL, and they call up Robbie Grossman because Robbie Grossman's already on the 40-man. Like, Robbie Grossman had 1 hit in his rehab assignment and struck out every single time. This is a guy that has had multiple over 20 streaks. He's not even hitting 200. He's had a 1 for 37 streak already this year. You're trying to tell me that this guy is more deserving of Riley Greene getting a chance in the big leagues? Get bent. Derek Hill, the dude can't hit. He can play damn good center field, but the dude can't hit. You're trying to tell me that he's more deserving of Riley Greene getting a chance in the big leagues right now? Spencer Torkelson, I love the kid to death, but the dude is not even hitting 200. He's struggling in the major leagues. I have no problem with them leaving him up and him getting a chance, getting everyday ABs in the major league level. Because, honestly, what's the point of sending him down to Toledo? He's already been in the big leagues 2 months and he's playing a good first base. I get all that. I totally agree. What's the point of sending him down to Toledo? Let him figure it out in the major leagues. But don't you think Riley Greene should deserve the same chance? You're going to let Spencer Torkelson hit under 200. You're going to let Daz Cameron Daz Cameron struggle. Derek Hill can't hit. Willie Castro can't play any spot in the outfield, and he can't hit. Javi Baez can chase slider after slider after slider after slider and strike out and provide nothing for the offense. You give this guy every day at bats. Jimmer Candelario is another one. The only thing he does is he hits a home run every once in a while. He gets every day at bats. But yet, Riley Greene is stuck down in Toledo, and it's an absolute joke. Because I've done nothing but defend Al Avila. I've done nothing but defend AJ Hinch. More than anyone. You go on Twitter, everyone wants those guys gone. And I've done nothing but defend him. But this is a black eye to them. And I don't agree with this whatsoever. The second Daz Cameron went on the COVID IL, Riley Greene should be up in Detroit right now wearing 31 in center field with a chance. He was your best hitter in spring. He was literally a singular day away from making the opening day lineup. One day. And he hit a freaking triple off of Garrett Cole with a broken foot. He was your best hitter in all of your whole team in all of spring. No one was better than him. No one had the most extra base hits, had the highest average, played a good right field, played a good center field, and now he's down there over a week later. He's playing every single inning in center field. He's stealing bases, he's getting hits, he's drawing walks, already hit a home run, and he's still down in Toledo. That is a joke. The fact that Robbie Grossman is up over him. And it's not like there's a singular player up there besides Austin Meadows. And I did say last week Austin Meadows is going to be called up for Greene because that was warranted. Meadows is a bat you need in your lineup. And he had vertigo, so there's no reason why that he shouldn't be up. But there's not a singular person besides him that has earned an everyday spot and an everyday role in the outfield. It's not like they have all these players up there playing really good. And the BS part about it is I think Victor Reyes will probably get a chance before him because Victor Reyes is close to return because he's a 40-man guy. It's a joke. Riley Greene should be in the big leagues today. He should be starting today. If you're going to let Torkelson struggle in the big leagues, if you're going to give Willie Castro, Daz Cameron, Derek Hill, Robbie Grossman, Cody Clemens, all these guys, all these opportunities at bats, and they've done nothing with him to earn. Now, mind you, Daz has hit a little bit better, but it's a 3-game freaking stretch. But you're going to give all those guys every day at B's. But Riley Greene, who was going to make your team, is healthy. He's ready to go. That's a joke. Cody Stavenhagen the other day wrote an article in The Athletic saying that, because Greene's ground ball rate is a little higher than normal because he hasn't as many fly balls, he's not ready for the big leagues. BS, dude. If you're going to let all those other guys struggle in the big leagues, at least let Riley Greene get an opportunity to at least show what he can do. What's the worst that can happen? You're going to get a hitter on the top of the lineup that could actually freaking put a ball in play and actually be a productive hitter? It's a joke that he's not in the big leagues yet, and he should be in the big leagues. So, cutting this a little bit short because it doesn't need to be any longer than this. I'm going to start doing a midweek episode from here on out and bringing back baseball banter. That's going to be a little bit more MLB-centric focused. So I think every Wednesday from here on out, I'm going to start doing a midweek episode. This Sunday for This Week in Tigers Baseball, which is my normal upload, we're going to be talking about how the offense is surefire to be getting better because the Tigers have a lot of players down on the farm that are about to be getting called up or be given an opportunity. Hopefully Riley Greene is one of them. And because everyone's getting healthy right now, minus Casey Mize, obviously. And so we're going to talk about that this Sunday. So Casey Mize to undergo Tommy John surgery. Riley Greene's still not up, which is a joke. He should be up. And lots of guys in Toledo, including A.J. Hinch and Al Avila and Jim Leland and Jonathan Scope were all down there watching Riley Greene play last night. But still not up in the big leagues. So even though he earned it in spring and, all these other guys are not hitting at all, because we got to keep Cody Clemens bat in the lineup. So that's all I got for you guys today. I'll be back Sunday. Go Tigers. And hopefully Riley Greene's up soon.